There are two narcotics warrants in the same apartment complex. We're going to hit them both at the same time. We're going after suspected drug dealers. This location has an incidence of high gang activity and drug activity. I think Misty and Tim are going to get in a unmarked van and go by and look at the location and see what kind of information we can gather.
We're getting excited. This covert van, which is an unmarked van. It looks like just your regular old Good Times van. The van has covered windows, so you can't see inside, but we can see out. And we're going to actually drive by the warrant location and take a look.
We say stop short of that building right there.
Hug up on the building?
Yeah.
It's important that we're in a covert mode. We don't want to alert any of the suspects if there's any unusual activity out in their area. That way, we don't risk losing our greatest asset, and that is surprise.
It looked like a good drug house. He was actually selling when we drove by. I went upstairs and downstairs, and it didn't look like the doors were barricaded. It's really busy. Approaching it may be difficult.
Also, one of the guys is going to go up in the helicopter and grab some digital photos of our location and make sure that the way we go in is the best way, and we look at possible exit points for the suspects.
We can stop right here and you can be here for a while if you want to stop there.
If you take that APC and pulled it off here.
Yeah.
Right now, we're going to have a briefing for a drug warrant, a simultaneous hit. There are two warrants in the one apartment complex. One is a stash house, or the house they sell from, and the other is a smoke house where they go and smoke it. We're going to hit them at the same time.
Be advised, you might confront a whole bunch of people. That's Big Boy, that's the guy I've been buying dope from.
Before it was supposed to be a stash house, too. That's supposed to be a stash house, gang members, and homicides looking for a suspect inside the location.
The 80s are gonna lead up in an APC. Kristen DeLisandro's gonna drive that.
You're at the bottom of that stairs.
You're in this lead vehicle and make sure we get there, all right?
All right. My assignment on this is to drive the armored personnel carrier and provide perimeter protection for the entry teams as they make their entry.
If I understand you, you're asking whether we want to pop those windows with something other than gas?
No. The reasoning for hitting these places simultaneous is we can control the evidence, we can control the suspects. If we were to hit one and go to the next one, the potential for losing the evidence and losing the suspects is greater. It's going to be a little bit more difficult because things will be happening in multiple places. That separates your forces right there.
Everybody good? All right, let's make it happen.
Today's warrant, we will probably deploy anywhere from 2 to 4 of these. This is a flashbang, a diversionary device. We use this as a form of distraction entering hazardous locations. The pin's towards you. You pull the pin out and you toss an underhand motion through the window. The flash itself and the noise are what make this work. People of Dallas, get off the road. I'm driving this big old piece of metal. We typically don't take the armored personnel carrier on warrants. However, this is a simultaneous warrant. We'll pull the APC in the courtyard. This might be the last point of cover we have when we go on this hazardous warrant. They're running, they're all running. They out? They out?
Oh, right in there.
I got 3!
The flashbang landed on a couch and it starts a fire. It's an incendiary device, that happens.
Everybody all right?
Hey.
Got another one walking.
All these people in an apartment is probably only maybe 200 square feet.
12 people in a one-bedroom apartment. They were all over the place inside.
I understand that they found a weapon or two. They found some rock cocaine, crack, found some marijuana. Got plenty of suspects that were listed on the warrant out of there. It's a Remington 870 shotgun. It's a typical ones police officers use. Be glad that they weren't able to use that on us going through the door. It's a devastating weapon. And until we figure out who's who, nobody's leaving.
If you talk again, you will end up face down on the ground.
We'll keep an eye on them. Once narcotics gets a hold of them, talks to them, then we'll decide who gets to go and who gets to stay. These guys knocked it quick, hit it fast, broke the window. Surprise was in our favor, and took it down very quickly. It was a good warrant.